welcome to the news hour at Haske-Tv. My name is Haske with the bulletin and thanks for joining us. On the news, it was an atmosphere of excitement, solidarity and strong political support as hundreds of supporters gathered at Dambaba Suntai Airport in Jalingo to welcome their preferred candidate, Engineer Honorable Muazu Jaji Sambo. The former Minister for Works and Transportation officially declared his intention to contest for the All Progressive Congress APC governorship ticket in Taraba State ahead of the 2027 general elections. The report. It was an atmosphere of excitement, solidarity and strong political support as hundreds of supporters gathered at Dambaba Suntai Airport in Jalingo to welcome their preferred candidate, Engineer Honorable Muazu Jaji Sambo. The former Minister for Works and Transportation officially declared his intention to contest for the All Progressive Congress APC governorship ticket in Taraba State ahead of the 2027 general elections. Addressing party supporters and stakeholders ahead of the APC governorship primary scheduled for Thursday, May 21, 2026, Sambo unveiled his development agenda for the state, promising inclusive governance and people-oriented policies if elected governor. According to him, his administration will prioritize massive road infrastructure development across Taraba State, strengthening security of lives and properties, and improve the education sector through the provision of better infrastructural facilities and enhanced teaching training programs.
But I welcome you all to this epoch-making occasion, the official declaration of my intention to contest for the office of governor of our dear Taraba State. Today is not merely about politics. It is about purpose. It is about the future of our people. It is about the soul and destiny of Taraba.
The governorship aspirant also pledged to expand women empowerment initiatives and create more employment opportunities for youth across the state. Sambo further appealed to APC members and supporters to conduct themselves peacefully during the primary election, urging them to come out in masses and participate responsibly in the democratic process.
Taraba is blessed beyond measure, blessed with fertile land, blessed with resilient people, blessed with culture, diversity and immense natural wealth. Yet, for too long, our possibilities have remained greater than our progress.
Meanwhile, the former minister's ambition has continued to gain momentum, attracting endorsements from religious leaders, community stakeholders, and youth groups across Taraba State. Among those who declared support for their candidacy are Reverend Philemon Seredu, Reverend Martina, and Alhaji Aminu Gembu. The leaders commended Sambo's track record in public service and praised what they describe as his legacy project within and outside the state. Supporters at the event expressed optimism that Sambo's experience at the federal level will position himself to drive development, improve governance, and deliver democratic dividends to the people of Taraba State. Farida Haq, Haske-Tv News. A frontline gubernatorial aspirant of the All Progressive Congress APC, Chief David Sabo Kenti, has stepped aside from the APC gubernatorial primaries scheduled for tomorrow. Chief Kente made the announcement in Jalingo, the Taraba State capital, on Wednesday during a press briefing at his residence, saying the decision was taken in interest of peace, unity, and political stability within the party and the state. The report. A frontline gubernatorial aspirant of the All Progressive Congress APC, Chief David Sabo Kente, has stepped aside from the APC gubernatorial primaries scheduled for tomorrow. Chief Kente made the announcement in Jalingo, the state capital, on Wednesday during a press briefing at his residence, saying the decision was taken in interest of peace, unity and political stability within the party and the state. Speaking to journalists, Chief Kente explained that he entered the contest following persistent appeals from residents who believed the current administration had not fully met their expectations. He added that the large crowd that welcomed him in Wukari and Jalingo demonstrated the people's strong desire for change. He described that shortly after arriving in Jalingo, Governor Gwikefas paid him a visit and appealed to him to allow him complete his second term in office. According to him, while consultations with supporters and stakeholders were still ongoing, pressure from political, religious and community leaders across and outside the state contributed to his decision to step down from the race.
Started a phase, and the phase is that we are withdrawing from the, we are stepping aside from the contests, and we will now go back to the trenches and reorganize ourselves. Like I kept telling you, if there's a primary election in APC today, I am the person that would be difficult to beat. But for the sake of the peace of our state and the life of our people, I'm going to be taking time to explain to my followers, those who even bought the form for me, I would explain to them. I'll also do my best to ensure that I explain to them so that they understand the situation we find ourselves.
Chief Kente also voiced concern over the conduct of the ongoing APC primaries in the state, stating that the development surrounding the exercise convinced him that the process will not yield any meaningful outcome. He maintained that his withdrawal was not influenced by any financial inducement or personal benefit, stressing that the move was purely aimed at preserving peace, unity and stability in Taraba State.
Where that some of the consultants they recruited have told contestants or aspirants that they have written their results, and you can see from the way it has played out, it shows that yes, those in power have decided what they want to do. So the entire old APC members have not been given the chance to do anything. We have all been wiped out, and that goes to show that there was no election. Because if there was election, at least would have had, I'm sure in some states you have had, all people were displaced by some, old members who are no members of APC. Some were displaced, some were voted out. But in Taraba, you've seen the trend. It has been what they want, what they've wanted is what has happened. They have a predetermined mind and they go by it, and that shows that whether we're going for any election or not, it will be of no use. 1st January 2016, and I've been there. I'm one of the major funders of the party. I know how much I have put into the party. If the party feels they can compensate or do anything, it's left to them. But mind you, I'm an independent person. I don't do government contract. I do merchandising. I buy and sell, and I make my money.
Chief Kente urged his supporters to remain peaceful, loyal to the APC, and continue supporting the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whom he said remains committed to the development of Taraba State and the nation as a whole. He further assured supporters that consultations will continue and that he will soon provide a clear direction on the next political steps while reaffirming his commitment to the progress and prosperity of Taraba State and Nigeria. Farid Haq, Haske-Tv News. The federal government has commenced the disbursement of approved outstanding 2025 allowances to beneficiaries of the bilateral education agreement scholarship program studying in partner countries abroad. This was disclosed in a statement posted by the Federal Ministry of Education via X on Wednesday and signed by its Director of Press and Public Relations, Boriowo Folashade. According to the statement, the Central Bank of Nigeria has successfully remitted the approved funds to Nigerian embassies and missions to immediate disbursement to eligible scholars. The Minister of Education, Maruf Alosa, said the released funds represented 50% of the approved outstanding obligations for 2025, while efforts are ongoing to facilitate the payment of the balance. He stated that the funds have already reached embassy account, adding that affected missions are expected to begin immediate payment to beneficiaries. Scholars were advised to monitor their accounts as payment begins to reflect. The Nigerian Air Force has neutralized several terrorists in coordinated airstrike conducted around Bukar Merim and the southern Tumbons and Chigade axis of the Mandara Mountains in Borno State. NAF spokesperson Air Commodore Ihim disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. Ojodeme said the operations were carried out following credible intelligence and confirmatory intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance ISR missions. According to him, NAF air access destroyed terrorist logistics hubs, structures and assembly point concealed within the enclaves, while also neutralizing several insurgents and disrupting planned attacks. Former Minister of Transportation Engineer Muazu Sambo on Thursday addressed journalists in Jalingo, where he reiterated his commitment to serve the people of Taraba State and called on members of the All Progressive Congress APC to turn out in numbers and vote for him as the party governorship aspirant for the 2027 elections. Speaking during the press conference, Engineer Sambo said his aspiration is anchored on a clear agenda of development, accountability and inclusive governance for all Tarabans. He urged APC stakeholders and party members to participate actively in the upcoming primaries, stressing that a united and motivated base is a key to reclaiming Taraba for the APC in 2027. Listen to the full details of his speech.
I welcome you this afternoon to this press briefing. I also thank you very much for attending. I am Muazu Jaji Sambo, former Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, served as Minister of State Works and Housing for 6 months, and then was transferred to the Ministry of Transportation under the last administration. I am here today before you to confirm and reaffirm to the whole world that I am contesting and I remain in the race for the governorship of our dear state, Taraba State, in the 2027 elections. And pursuant to the primary elections that will be taking place tomorrow, one of the reasons I'm holding this press conference is to inform my dear brethren of Taraba that there will be a governorship primary election tomorrow by the grace of God of the All Progressives Congress Party. So I am calling on all registered members of the party across the entire 168 wards of the state to troop out tomorrow in exercise of their franchise in order to add their voices. They want to govern them in Taraba State as from May 29th, 2027. It is decision time for Tarabans. Are we happy with what has happened in the last 3 years? Do we want another 4 years of what has happened so far? Or do we want a change that will be positively impacted on the lives of our people? It's there for all to see. I don't have to blow my trumpet. Now, coming to the primary elections of tomorrow, I am happy that the state party chairman has just made a press release informing the general public of those who have been appointed as returning officers in each of the 16 local government areas. I am happy that has happened. But I thought the party should have gone beyond that. There are gaps, and I want the party to take care of those gaps between now and the elections tomorrow, if we are going to conform with the dictates of democracy, if we are going to provide a level playing field for the two aspirants that are still in the race.